This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Young Miami's back together with Southside for last night at least. And I see she's more into rapping now and stuff like that because guess what? That Diddy check is slowing up. Diddy is putting things in perspective now. He's putting family more in perspective. This is a wake-up call. All these, people taking him to court and making accusations against him. It's like, all right, I got to start living my life like I'm actually in my 50s. So he's not going to be running around. I would highly doubt we'll see that for a long time. He'll go back to his old ways, but for right now, he has more of a wake-up call. Like, I got to focus on my family right now. My freedom's being jeopardized. Not by Young Miami, by his own actions. We got Rick Ross reacting to the big Jook, the whole big Jook thing, talking about it. Let me play a little excerpt from this.
It's approximately 7:52 a.m. I flew out of Houston 3 a.m., got back to Miami. I'm heading to an event titled 5,000 Role Models, where we acknowledging the young leaders, the young kings, our young brothers. We got to empower the brothers. And while I'm speaking on this, our brothers in Memphis, I need y'all to know it's only one way to wisdom and wealth, and that's through each other. You understand? Through each other. Put the ski masks down, put the guns down. Let's embrace each other now. Let's show that love. Rest in peace to all our good brothers, man.
Yo, Gotti. Okay, so we got that. And then, people weren't too happy about him saying that and chiming in. People were making comments underneath it like, why is he talking about this and that? But it is what it is, bro. Big Jook, as we know, the mom supposedly was a target. I don't think she was a target. People were saying that they had the suspects, no plates. They just stole a car, and they're not gonna get caught, bro. I mean, they could get caught and they couldn't get caught. It depends how sloppy they were stealing the car, and they're gonna find the car eventually with prints and everything. I mean, it is what it is. It's funny. They really didn't solve young Dolph's murder yet. They claim they got the right people, but there's not a good story out there. Now, Grove the Hero, that's his name, right? Grove. He was claiming that this guy let me make sure I get his name right. He's a comedian. And he knew Dolph. And he said it broke his heart when he heard Dolph's kids say, where's daddy, right? Yeah, Grove Hero. He's the one, he slapped up a little Marlowe or something, right? So anyways, he claimed Big Jook put 40 grand on Dolph's head. There's nothing. He's in Memphis. He would know better than I would, right? I'm just telling you what he said, right? So people were saying, oh, it's because of that. He also hung out with one of the guys, Hernandez, right? One of the people that are arrested and on house arrest now for killing Dolph. So I don't know. And if I was an artist on CMG, I would be thinking of, do I want to be on this label anymore? Do I want to be linked to this? Okay. I'm not talking about ESTG. I'm talking about people that are actually in Memphis. Moneybagg Yo, Glorilla. This is a lot of heat. Am I going to be, now that Yo Gotti, his own older brother that he looked up to, rapped about for years, is he, he got taken out. Am I going to get taken out? Soulja Boy says, I made $1 million in one day. Well, they don't say when that was. And I'm going to tell you when that was. That was when Ricky Morty came out. He had that other song that came out. That was 2 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago. He came up with that. They bought the songs from him. I talked to an inside person. They bought those songs from him for $1 million. That money has been spent. I'm telling you. That money's been spent. And he has a judgment against him for $500,000 right now. Blueface is not scheduled to get out of jail because he violated probation. I'm sure WAC 100 will give us more information on this. I'm just going by what TMZ is saying. It'll be a few months before he gets out. He'll probably be out at the top of the summer. Rapper making headlines Friday after officials say he violated one or more terms of his probation in his club beatdown case here in LA from a few years ago. On Friday, hearing was scheduled in case of probation violation, unclear allegedly done. By the way, this was just the latest of several probation violation hearings during the case. Video of him making round line as well, showing him presumably heading to court. In the clip, Blue said that he was there to handle some business, although he did hint at possibility of being jailed on the spot. Jaden got him one charge. Rock got another one. I don't know. Although overcrowding in the jail, it's certainly possible he'll be released sooner than June 2nd, 2024. July 2nd. I'm sorry. No word on which wing of the jail he's being housed in. Let's see. Whack 100. I would say she brought nothing to trouble. The sentiment echoed that by Blueface's manner, Whack 100 as well. So his baby mothers. You know, he has contracts with Zeus too. He'll be out in a month. I think they're overhyping this for a reason. We'll see. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you all so much for watching. I'll keep you up to date on what's going on with the Jook thing. You know, I feel bad for his mom and his kids, you know. But, you know, these guys were playing savagery games, you know. When did Big Jook get released from prison? Big Jook released prison. He would have been killed in Memphis. I think he was, let's see. See, that's all you can find right now. Released prison, what year? Was it 2017? 2018, maybe it was I don't even know when he was released. This is going to be hard to find, right? When did he get released from prison? Yo Gotti welcomes home Big Jook. You can't even find that. Jook the Boss, CMG. Let's see if there's like an old post going way back. Because I think he was home for a good amount of time. I think he was home during a lot of that Dolph beef. And I'm going to tell you, he is really from the street. Like, Yo Gotti even says himself, he's like, you know, I was always, you know, my brother was this and that. You know, he always speaks highly of his brother, right? So he's definitely been home for 2 years. Sorry, I'm just curious now. Why not be curious together? Because that does matter. How long has this guy been home? Okay, at least. Okay, now we're at 2 years. 4 years. So he's been home for 4 years at least. I think he came home in 2016. Wait. Oh, Keon? You got Keon. I told 5 this CMG. So now we're at like. Now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at a good 4 years right now. So, but if he had Keon on tape, that means we're at like almost 7 years, right? Let's see. Okay, here's his first post home. Boom. We've been through it together and we stay strong forever. 553 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 years. Yeah. He came home right at like 7, 8 years ago. Okay. 52 weeks in a year. So you just say, you know, he's been home for a minute. Yeah, about 8 years, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10 years? Yeah. He's been home for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel stupid now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 years? About 10 years. Let's just say 9 or 10 years. So he's been home for a minute. So, you know, it is what it is. People are all going through his posts and putting prayer hands now. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News, and I will check you guys later.